as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the third-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference.
Oh crap, this joint started. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Shady. My bad. A little late getting in here, but we got a quick little college football 26 stream about to get into. You know, keeping up with the usual. Just wanted to test some sliders, try out some different things that I want to, been seeing around the internet. Wanted to see what we like, what we don't like. So, my bad, y'all. Dang. All right. What's up, everybody? In the chat early, Hollywood, Russ, the chosen one. I do apologize, guys. At this point, I think you guys have seen me play this Miami versus Florida State game like 3 times. But they're on my schedule, and they're a tough team, and I have a save point right here. And I'm just trying to test, and I'm trying to see as little variables as possible in the gameplay. So that's why I've been, kind of replaying this match. I know they've got a good quarterback, right? So we just want to see kind of what they're doing. I think we sent that out the back. Yep.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Hurricanes offense trots out there to open this game. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been
again looking at about a 7 overall difference between players, between teams, overall wise, offense, defense.
Outstanding offense.
So
and this defense,
see what we can do.
No prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
All right, how do I usually set this up? I think I go conservative here. I forget. I thought we focused on the quarterback there, but it might have been the pitch. I forget. I think I focused on the pitch there. RPO read, focus on the quarterback. Pass, focus on the pass. And safety depth, we bringing them in. Not a home game, but it sure sounds like one.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
CPU starting this joint off with a 5-yard run.
Back to pass. It's Beck. On the run here. Lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Oh my God, that was awesome throw. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like to pause during the hurry up, but oh my God. What a throw. Like, on the run, that's a laser. Think you're going to break that up, but nope, it got right through there. Rushy said, did you get the MVP bundle? What do you mean?
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll throw it now.
Okay, we're on that one. Carson Beck, masterclass.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Fletcher. Just a 4-yard gain.
Let's see if we can get these boys off the field right here, guys. Come on.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield.
Okay, Carson Beck kind of carving right now.
Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
It's such a thin line between, oh, he playing really nice like a star quarterback, and oh, this is Robo QB. I don't like it. You know what I mean? So that's always the balance we trying to find, you know?
Offensive coordinator blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-goal situation. Can they punch it?
Got it all the way down to the 1. Eagle brother, what's up? Smooth, what's up? Smooth, thanks for supporting the channel as usual. We on that. Nope. You have to throw that in, baby.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's 3rd down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. Dropping back. It's Beck. He's running out of time here.
Oh, okay. Hulk, what's good? What's good, William? What's good?
Setting the tone early.
Oh, Russ, you said, did I get the MVP bundle for Madden?
Usually it takes you maybe a series
Nah, man. I'm with EA, so they, you know, they give me the game for free. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I was not aware. Some of y'all might have seen my tweet earlier. For those of y'all following me on Twitter, at Shady Mike Gaming with the shameless plug. I should have said this way earlier in the stream, by the way. For any of my PC heads, and it's probably going to be people that see this later, maybe I'll make a community post. Let me pause the game so I can actually hear myself talk. If any of my PC heads are buying the game on the EA app and not Steam, I know a lot of people prefer Steam, but it is what it is. It doesn't make a difference. If anyone plans on buying the game on the EA app, it should ask you for like a code, like I don't know, it's like a code or something. Put Shady Mike Gaming in all caps, and it'll give me actually a little bit of a kickback. If you do that, and this is just for like the people that already plan to buy the game. If you do that, screenshot it. And send it to me, tweet it at me, DM it to me or whatever. I don't know. I might do a little like raffle, like a little drawing for everybody that supported, and do like a gift card or something like that. I don't know. But I would like to, try and give back for people who are giving back to me. So but that's just, for anybody that actually already plans on buying the game, know you're going to get it on the EA app. Use Shady Mike Gaming, code Shady Mike Gaming, all caps. Y'all already know I'm finna be on there day one. The early access starts like the 7th of August, I think, which I was not aware of. I thought it was like the 13th or something, so I was a little bit off on that. Oh crap, I gotta get this motion off. Hurry, go. Oh, I didn't want to burn a timeout, but I thought he would get the play off. Dang. But that's not like, that's not a spot. I don't want to, because I know I have to like, mark the stream as sponsor or whatever. That's not a sponsor or anything like that. That's just if any of y'all want to, help the boy out. I appreciate the support. Y'all know that.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh, I'm trapped. Okay. Jeez, man. Jeez, man. I'm going to try and cheese this out route for 30 yards. Will this work?
That player moved a little.
Yo, fam, I'm selling.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
I'm wondering if I should just run this.
Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he threw it. And he's intercepted.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching.
Probably should have just run it.
Energy, some nerves.
One thing I wish they would fix, like I hate how they like shake like that in the cutscenes. Like, do y'all see that? Like, oh man. Blasted my quarterback. Jeez. Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this route a little bit. I thought there was some space to get it to him, and I got hit as I threw, and I don't know. Honestly, this guy might have picked it off if it doesn't fall short, but it fell short, and they got that crap.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red
All right, can we get a turnover? Can we get a stop?
Shotgun handoff here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles.
Doesn't look like it, but we're gonna keep trying. Third down and 2.
Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they hand the
Okay, 14-0. All good.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. We had a short field. The
No
offense
big
did
deal.
Exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed.
Keenan, what were you saying in the chat? You said you got a new Discord name?
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Ali, I've never heard of that issue, losing access to a game and then having to rebuy it. So, right, as long as you're not cheating or anything online, you should probably reach out to EA support or something like that, you know?
Behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is in.
All right, guys, promise we're going to complete a pass tonight. I don't know when, but
Not going to be easy.
we will at some point.
Long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson.
And we're way short. We can't go for that right here. Let's punt it, get some field position.
The Noles will line up to punt it.
Hopefully they don't get too good of a return,
Away
and
now.
hope the defense can clutch up
Return
and
decides to signal fair catch.
get a stop. My goodness, not a good start for us.
Wideouts now clustered. Dropping back. It's back. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
That was the first. I thought he was short.
From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure,
I think a rhythm is an overstatement. This boy is cooking to start this game off.
Settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Just flings it out of bounds and passes.
That might be our first throwaway of the game.
The offense now
Our first incompletion of the game, rather.
40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, downfield.
Oh my gosh, I'm a little nervous about this one. If they come down here and score, guys, it's gonna be an uphill battle here. This is crazy, low key.
Play action here on first down. Grab made by the tight end. There's a loss.
Actually, low key probably would have been better if he didn't catch that.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Runs through the defender.
CPU run game still obviously the big elephant in the room, if you want to call it that. Like, you know what I mean? We want to get that going, but that's been difficult all year. Oh, the drop. Finally.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense.
Where's he kicking this from? 55?
They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare
nailed it.
And a good job by this defense.
I'm not gonna lie, CPU don't be missing kicks.
Field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Unless it's really close and it's like at that hash mark, that's the only way they'll miss a kick.
Return starts from inside.
All right, we're actually going to take this one out, and that didn't work.
Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff.
Oh, I thought I had a lane.
About the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Yeah, the angle kicks, man. That's all I'm seeing, right? So as long as it's not just me.
Exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's a run.
I ran into my lineman on that one.
Run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Oh my God. Yo, this is so sus right now.
After the catch, the defense all over him that time. So the offense getting set.
Third and long.
Third and long.
I honestly, seriously, guys, the literal point here is just to not throw an interception. That's how bad I'm playing right now.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Oh, that was a little rub. Did y'all see the rub? Yo, look at the rub. I'm not gonna lie, IRL, they're gonna call that offensive pass interference because he was low-key clamped. He was low-key clamped up. He's all over this. That's offensive pass interference, but no complaints from the boy down 17.
Comes up to the line.
I need it. I need it right now. I need whatever I can get. Oh, quarter end. All right. All right. Well, 17 and a quarter. Not ideal.
It's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats.
But it's good to see them not have negative 50 rushing yards, however. I like that.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Single back takes the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Split
It's a
back
nice
field
little
here.
run.
Trying to flex the ground.
That's not a nice little run.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He tried to airmail that crap. I'm not having it. First down, baby. Let's go.
First down now at the 39. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
I'm audibling just in case they're bringing that mid blitz here. They didn't. They dropped. Oh, God.
The short completion of the tight end.
The thing about this tight end is he is
I didn't know what they were going to do. Sometimes they bring that blitz from that formation, and sometimes they don't.
catches as well.
This is our first literally half decent drive, but
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a
I
long.
guess I spoke too soon, huh?
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming.
Can I hit McCoy on the comeback? This quarterback's ratings are low, so I always get a little nervous throwing across his body. I don't have time. We got to try a 54-yard field goal, and I don't think I can hit this.
Field goal attempt here.
I don't know about his power.
Attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg.
I think I nailed it. Yes.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Is mascot mode not in the game?
Team is out there now.
I'm not going to lie. That's not anything that I would ever put any serious amount of time into. But I remember I used to play it in NCAA 14 and all the old games. So yeah, if you guys can't notice, I beefed up the sliders a little bit, but by a little bit, I think I did too much. We, not gonna lie, probably should have lost this game the first time we played it on stream anyway, if we're being honest.
Looking for a man. The receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher.
Finally, a negative play. Let's get some pressure on those guys.
Set up. Here's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
Or not.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
That was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl.
Get a little nervous blitzing this Miami team because they're so fast.
Short connection to the tight end here.
So you kind of got to watch that when you do it.
Opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game, showing that they mean business.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
He's short.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play for this offense.
Stop them. We did. Let's see what they decide to do. They're going to punt. I wouldn't have punted if I were them just because they were so unstoppable. They really could have put their foot on my neck here, but it's a CPU for you. Okay, it looks like they're going to get a decent punt. Can you... I would have liked to try and get a return there, but...
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice run.
Here he goes. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the
big play. Let's go.
That's a big gainer there. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play.
Okay, let's hit him with the tight end screen. How do we feel about this?
Being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time
Let's go.
For a huge gain for the offense.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's right. He stopped, but he gets
Tempo is working. Tempo is working.
Fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw.
I love how the dude comes and runs straight to where I'm about to run the ball because the CPU knows exactly what play I'm running.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
They finally got a incompletion.
Second and goal from the 6. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to him.
We got to lock in. We got to score here. Come on.
He's going to have to shake that off and
this is a good drive.
Make that next play.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not...
Ain't no big decision. We going for this crap.
Get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
And here's the blitz. Here's the blitz.
Secondary. Looking for 6.
Yes.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Oh, Keenan, the guards are not very good, but it's good that I'm getting some time to block, or to throw rather. I mean, I since the last game I did bump the pass blocking by 5, so I'm hoping that gives me just a little bit more time to throw, but not too much. You know what I mean? Kick that one a little short. He'll have a chance to return.
The 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Question here is, what can we do on defense? Can we get a stop? Can we...
Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker.
Interesting.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's
So the whole thing about this game is they're not supposed to be able to run the ball good, right? So what's going on?
We'll take a timeout where they check it out. To throw, it's back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short.
I'm not mad at that. Them screens be going
This can be a tough play to
crazy.
because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Not mad at that at all. You can do this all day.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
All day.
It's Johnson.
2 players injured on 1 play. I didn't notice that. Were they on Miami? I hope so. What the heck? Was it my guys?
For the second time.
Oh, I also raised up the CPU punt accuracy to see if it would be any better, and as you can see, it's not. So
Shotgun formation. Here's
that's
an
a thing.
inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line.
Let's flip this here. Let's flip this. I'm gonna run the screen for McCoy. McCoy is well, 2-minute warning.
It's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman.
It's all good. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. And we're gonna go tempo again because that worked for us.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. That run moves the ball across the 35. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right
I don't
track.
love this, but the option here is hit White or Robinson or dump it to Pittman. I don't really have anywhere else to go. And if they blitz him in trouble,
First down. Looking to throw the football.
I didn't really like... I didn't have time, really. I wasn't going to... I couldn't see if White was going to break open the center. I don't know if I could have thrown this. I don't know if there's anything here. I just wanted to dump it down, but he couldn't hold on, and he kind of... They had 2 guys bracketing him. Don't know if I could have played that any better.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
Oh, if he could have slipped that tackle, and then he got hurt.
But that pass creates a solid
Oh,
gain.
come on, guys.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense. But
Big breakup. Can't even lie.
A lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard. But it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position.
We did drop user catching a little bit, so I can't cheese that play as much as I've been cheesing it this year.
This time it's complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
See, I don't want to run here because I don't want to use timeouts if I don't have
these
to.
little guys from the slot, they can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, those short passes are so dangerous for me.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass here on second.
Oh, how, bro?
Chris, this one's on the...
What do you mean? Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you doing this? Oh, that's just the worst thing on the planet, actually, in the world. That's my drive right there, bro. I'm not ready. There was no way out of that.
In my opinion,
what are we doing? What is the meaning of that? And what kills me is people will see that and be like, oh, well, you didn't slide your line the right way. No, bro, block the person in front of you. Nobody does that. Doesn't matter how you're blocking it. I'm letting the clock run on purpose here. I want to hit the tight end deep, but if I can't.
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete.
See if we can hit a 50-yarder.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt.
This is a tough one.
1 yards out.
Ooh. Yes. So a couple big kicks there from the kicker, not gonna lie.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime.
We took that out.
Return starts just inside the
It would have
end
been
zone.
great if you fumbled.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something?
Watch if they run. Watch.
Hands off to the left.
We're there. We're all over that. Oh, goodness.
Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back.
That was one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen in my life. Bro, that's some Derrick Henry type. What was that? Who are you? Didn't spin it back, but sheesh.
Scrimmage.
This is going to take us into the half, yeah.
Minutes gonna wrap up
Hey,
the first half here.
13 unanswered. We take 13 unanswered. And don't I get the ball first?
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship.
What am I looking at? Did the CP really have 50 yards rushing in a half?
Backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will.
Yeah, this is what it looked like. It looked like he chokeslammed.
Very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship. Chris Fowler.
Okay, so we do get the ball back in, and all of a sudden, I mean, we can just put a drive together.
Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. Why did I do that? Why did I do this? I had the edge, and I just cut up too soon. Oh, my God. It's a literal touchdown. Oh, sold. Yo, Jay, what's good, man?
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Let's see if we can get McCoy on the screen. We tried this earlier.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Good pass to the flat to a receiver.
I should have reached out on that one.
But not before a solid gain on that pass. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down.
Great tackles by the corner.
The Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
This game is following the trend of a lot of the games we've had on this channel, where I struggle early and then the running game kind of brings me back in. So if that's how we're going to do it, that's how we're going to do it.
Goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, I had him. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. It's a literal touchdown. It's a literal touchdown, bro. That's a literal touch. Oh, wait. Why was he? Yeah, I tried to lead him, but I got hit as I threw. That's a touchdown if I hit that.
You're hurrying to throw that time. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Important third down play coming up.
Don't love this. I want to hit White in the slot. Let's see if it's there. Nope, because they're not blocking at all. Get the ball, get the ball.
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
What is the explanation? I need to know. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing? Oh my God. Like, dude, that's the game. That is the game right here. And then this guy is just roll over and get the ball. Oh my goodness, dude. Jay, you said, hey, I got to ask, are you getting 2K 7 days earlier, or will you still be on college football and Madden until 2K Global Release? I actually have a question with that. What version of 2K do you have to buy to get it 7 days early? Because don't they have a $150 version of the game? I'm not paying $150 for 2K because I don't play any of the online modes. It's like literally just not worth it for me. But if it's like $100, I'll do it, but I'm just petty. I will not pay 2K $150 for a video game. It's just not worth it to me. Obviously I get college football and Madden for free, so I don't have to worry about that, but I'm just not paying them $150 for a game. I'm not doing it. Sorry. So if it's like the $100 version, I got no problem with that, but I know they had like a version that used to come with like NBA, like the TV thing, but they don't even have that anymore. So it's just like, why are we paying all this money for this game? But if it's the $100 edition, I'll do it though. Finally a drop. All right, we just got to protect.
Here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And he's tackled just
They're gonna go
short
for
of
the
that
field
first down
goal.
marker. Good job
But
by
yeah, that's gonna all depend on how much it costs.
Coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes
$100 is 7 days early. Yeah, I'll get that. What is it? Oh, isn't it like August 29th or something like that? Or August? It's like one of the later days in the. It's August this year, I think. Right?
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped.
August 29th. Yeah, I'll get that. Yeah, that's no big deal. Yeah, I got no problem with that. I'm just not paying $150 for the game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Can't even. Well, where's the guy that said my guards were blocking really well, bro? I can't even get a pass off. Nah, something's wrong. Like, is it like something's wrong with the blocking? Like, look at this. Like, block the lineman. Look, he just turns around. Oh man.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They got a spy.
Pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
55 is a victim, bro.
Running back has it on
That's my fault. I ran into my lineman.
defense stops him just short of the
55 is a victim, bro.
And the Seminoles will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The
Fair caught it. Game time. You said try changing the pitch count. What is a pitch count? What's that?
Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Barrow. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Critical third down play for this offense right here.
I think you mean snap count, but yeah, I don't think that's a thing, bro.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he gets in.
I'm pretty sure what's his name Beck is going for 500 and like 90% completion percentage. Oh yeah, D, you were in the chat the other day telling me to try like certain auto sub settings. I tried them and the CPU ran for negative 45 yards, by the way. So just so you guys know, when you guys do say to try stuff, I do try it. It don't work. You know what I mean?
Has the first down and more. Solid game there. Moves the ball under the 32.
I always will tell you, I don't just be ignoring y'all. But some of this stuff, y'all gotta understand, like, you know what I mean?
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
So, nah, Quay, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, you gotta understand, right? I don't mean it to be rude. I never do. Can I see that replay again? Yeah, so listen, you got to understand, right? Every play, I audible my line. Like, the reason y'all see my quarterback run up to the line like that is I audible my line to base block, right? If we're in base block. Now, yes, I can slide my line to the left here. Why would I slide my line to the left when he's also wide here? So then you're just going to have pressure coming from the right. No, I do base block. Your tackles are supposed to block the edges, not double team the tackle here. Yeah, so that's not like a issue on me. That's the game not knowing what the crap your player's supposed to do. Right? That's base block. There's no like, I play football. Like there's no logic that says, yeah, hey man, let the edge, unless it's like a read type play, which this is not. There's no logic where, just let their star defensive end get a running start at your defenseless quarterback so he gets a free sack. And it's happened multiple times. But yes, I could have slid my line to that side, but how do I know what side that's going to happen? I don't think 55 is very good. I don't think he's very good, but it doesn't matter, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like I've seen it happen. Well, no, he's an 80 with an 86 overall. So that should never happen. I'm sorry, that shouldn't happen with anybody unless you were 20. But I don't know I don't know where pass blocking is. 83 pass blocking. 87 pass block power, like you know what I mean? Like something's gotta be not that there. Sorry, like they tripping sometimes. Like you know what I mean? That's what I said, and I'm not trying to get into that, but like, sometimes. But in all seriousness, with this play, I'm actually not going to change the shade here because it's shaded to the right and bro been tripping, so. We out.
Pulls it in. It's White. Breaks loose at the 45.
I'll look at it, but the reason I do base block is so you're not supposed to worry about that type of thing. We are running the ball really well though. I gotta stick with the run.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
But before I stick with the run, I'm gonna throw it in the end zone real quick and get picked off. Watch this. Y'all think it's gonna get picked off or? So for this play, the 55 literally has to block the edge or it's going to be a sack. I'm not going to have time to throw the ball.
And he drops back in the gun.
Still got smokes. But at least he picked him up on that one.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And the Noles look to keep this drive moving.
Let's get our touchdown right here. Let's get it right here. I'm going to hold the running back in the block just in case. Because you don't really know what these guys are going to do, if I'm being honest. Hurry, snap it.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Pass interference.
The pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position.
I would call a draw. I'm worried about this dude fumbling, bro.
First and 10. Keeps it. QB draw.
I don't even know why I did that, low-key.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete.
Oh, guys, we're struggling.
His throw that time. And they convert here on third down in the red zone.
I'm holding the running back in the block again. Let's watch them. I'm just nervous about number 55. Just please pick up who you're supposed to pick up here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone.
There it is.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail.
Oh my God, Jay, bro. I'm like, anyone that doesn't know me like long term knows like I wanted to be a Battlefield YouTuber. Like, people don't know that. Battlefield is my main game. No matter what we doing on YouTube, when I'm dropping 2K videos during the year, I'm playing Battlefield literally double the amount of time we play in 2K. I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, that's how much I play Battlefield. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy I get the game for free, you know, so with the EA joint, so that's going to be a lot of fun. However, I haven't got to play it early, so I hope I get a chance to play it soon.
Quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Battlefield, it looks great. I hope it's great.
It's back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I can't stop Beck at all. You know what I mean? It's just not stoppable.
They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. Now that the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I needed a timeout on that one. That was about to be a touchdown.
Yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Can't, with no answers for Beck. Let's see if they snap it or they take it into the fourth.
Out of the shotgun, hand it off.
Nice tackles.
Short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
The fact that I'm even in this game with a interception and a fumble is kind of a miracle, if we're being honest. If we're really being honest, it's kind of a miracle.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Going with the old counter run here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here we go. Third down. Close to the goal line. They can still get
the whole line is charged up. A stop would just be crazy here. Dang.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown.
And down 14 in the fourth. What do we got?
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And here's the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Bro, we don't really have time to be running like this. Oh, the clock stopped because of the injury.
Trying to find room. It's Williams. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on the screen. Here he goes. They bring him down to the 45.
The league, bro. YouTube be selling, bro. I don't get it. You know what I mean? And you're not the first to tell me that either, man.
They still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's complete for the shovel pass. They bring down the
That's crazy, man. Yeah, bro. They be setting you up. They don't want to see the boy. Oh, God. I don't have anywhere to go. Oh, no. Don't do this. Don't do this.
A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Well, they go with the out route here, but
It's
they're
a
going to be
big
short of
catch,
sticks.
if we're being
I'm not sure
honest.
what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better.
Can we get the first?
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Davis is just a dog.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone.
Oh,
for
there's
a
nowhere to
touchback.
go.
If you kick
Oh.
the field goal, it's a
looking downfield near the end zone.
I had R1 for a second, but I was too late on it.
What would have been a touchdown? 2nd down coming up now.
I just like these sliders feel tense. Like, you know what I mean? Like they feel harder than before, and that's what I like. Like I like it being too hard, and then you tweak backwards. You feel me? Than something being too easy. Like, if that makes sense. Like,
off play action, he's looking to throw.
oh no. Oh.
So the scramble
Malik, I did. Yeah.
facing a 4th down play.
So I went back to, I don't know if we're gonna get this. Please get it.
He'll hand it
Oh
off.
goodness.
Right
Yes.
down to 22. It's a 1st down.
I changed a lot, man. I got to get into the menu. As soon as this game is over, I'll definitely walk through it.
He's able to get behind that offensive line and
But
pick up the
they
first
low
down
key
for a set of downs.
robo QBing us to death, though.
But that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Yes.
Touchdown, Florida State. This passing game.
Luke, nope, I haven't put a video up yet.
Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship.
And yeah, I gotta once the game ends, that's a big drive for us. Once the game ends, I'll walk through everything I changed. I changed too much. I don't know everything I changed off the top of my head.
And the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team.
But this right here is 40 quarterback accuracy for the CPU quarterback. So I wanted to get 40 another try. I know we were talking about 40.
Miami offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game.
But there's so much going on here.
How aggressive will they get with the play call?
The fact that they're throwing here is weird, but maybe not. I mean, they've been successful all day. Oh my God, please kill him.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, clearly he'd like to keep the clock
Oh my
running.
God, if
after
we
this play. The
get a
offense
stop
with
here,
this
that would be
small
crazy. I
lead.
can't lie.
It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
Oh my God, please catch that. Okay, F it. We take that too. Oh my God, we're in business. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And the Canes will have to kick it away. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here.
Shady playing in the Madden 1994 mod, but the helmets stay modern. Any fix for that? It sounds like a mod conflict. You probably have a mod conflict. You have something on that you probably shouldn't. Do you have unlocked on? That's a bad pass. What are you doing, gang?
The quick throw falls incomplete. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
We're down 17-0, guys.
More aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've
Oh,
got him.
no.
You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's the only mod you have on. Did you load the roster?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to Mike looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I would take the field goal.
Here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out.
Ooh. I don't know if it's a roster, but yeah, bro, you gotta you head into the Discord, bro, and like go in the thread of the people that made the mod, man, and just you know, check with them on everything you're supposed to do. I said roster, it's not a roster, but I think it comes with a franchise file. I think you got to load that. But obviously I don't have all that in front of me right now, so. Yo, Marcus, what's good? What's good? That's literally our first pass breakup of the game. With 6 minutes left, it's not ideal. It's not ideal.
Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection order in this play. It's back. Looking for a man deep down the left side.
Clamps.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Canes will have to.
Their offense is really stalled. I can't lie.
Punt for the 4th time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The opening play of the drive. It begins from the 30.
I can't think of no leads. I can't think of no field goals. We just got to move the ball here.
Play of the drive. They're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Davis. Breaks into the clear. That gain enough for a fresh set down. Spotted at the 48. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
A big block! Oh, it's a big block!
He's in the clear.
Come on, man!
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Oh my goodness, it was a huge block down the field. I don't know who that was.
The quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Oh my goodness. Who was that down the field? This is the center. Look at the center looking like Jason Kelsey. Look at the center. Boom. That was huge. I needed one more.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And they'll use the ground game here.
I should have bounced up to the right.
But gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Oh, God.
The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Noles will line up here on 1st down and goal.
We haven't stopped them all game. We're not going for no field goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Solid game.
Oh, this is Florida State.
Position for 2nd down and goal.
I switched back. I was using Ohio State.
The one to the left, trying to find pay dirt.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Knowles. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Great job here by this offense to give them a lead late in this game. Now that they're up 2 late in the game, to me, you bring the field goal kicker out, kick the extra point, go up by 3.
And the important extra point is good. The lead is 3 with time running out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Turnover would be clutch.
It's back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense...
I forgot this is a conference championship, bro.
Final minutes.
Oh my God, I pass committed.
Fights through the tackler. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher.
Brian, you notice I start him, right? I start him over, what is his name, Roydell Williams. He's just better. I know he's 1 overall lower, but he's better in the game than Williams is.
Here on 2nd down.
Huge sack, finally.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Yes! Let's go! We're out of here! ACC! ACC! Let's go home! Let's go home! Ball game! Ball game!
The defense is running back and intercepting.
Finally!
You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
That is a comeback for the ages. Holy crap. Bro, this is IRL right now. We got a stun on Miami right now, bro. They was talking crazy, man. We got a stun on Miami. What's their coach's name? I forgot their coach's name. What did he say? He said, what did he say? He said, I don't remember what he said. He said, I hope y'all can see what's about to be happening in college football in the state of Florida. Bro, man, nah, man. Oh, wait, let me play off. I'm tripping.
A couple yards off the ball. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Tackle made at the
Mario, what was his last name? Cristo or something like that?
Timeout, 28 seconds remaining on the clock. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Cristobal.
Looking to throw. It's caught on the crossing path. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Downfield, it's back. Let's it fly to the
Oh,
wide
dear.
out.
Relax. I don't need none of that crazy stuff.
The 6th, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
All right, relax, please.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
That's not what you need.
Goes to his right side there for the completion.
That play right there had to be a touchdown. They just lost the game 100%.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You see how that feels? Oh, my God. Wow. Now, how was his pass protection set up? Yeah, man, that doesn't feel too good, does it? They literally killed 2 drives off of that right there. They had the strip sack earlier and then the one on the third and long or on the third down. There you go. Karma comes in crazy. Oh my goodness. GG. Yes.
That's always a special year and a moment these
Take care.
will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot.
Beck said, "Don't look at me." I did. He said, "Don't look at me." He said, "Look at my stats." Did you see that? And Beck was like, "Don't look at me." He said, "I'm going to the draft after this year, bro." Oh my gosh, guys, the ACC championship, that game felt better, right? That was fun. It's not perfect. Like, y'all saw the stuff. Like, there's still stuff going on. But it felt better. All right, hold on. Let me turn this loud music off so that I can run through the stats real quick. Oh my gosh, are y'all serious, man? Look at the box score. A 17-point first quarter for them, of 24-point fourth quarter for us. That was gutsy, if we want to call it that. Let's look at what we were dealing with. The offense was almost even. We really got the run game going. They didn't. It was crazy because I think they had 51 rushing yards at the half, and then it all crashed down. It was like comeback AI, but it just like rubber band AI, as they call it. But it was just the opposite way. All the momentum went my way. I had 300 yards passing. Didn't do too good on third down. They did better than me. They had more passing yards. 4 for 4 on fourth down is clutch. We both did good on the red zone. They had that late. Interception. I had 3 turnovers, the 2 picks. An interception. No, I had 2 turnovers, 1 interception and 1 pick. So we own the time of possession. Back 31 of 40, 394, 77 completion percentage. The ball did not touch the ground a lot, and this is what you see a lot in this game, I feel. 2 touchdowns and the pick. Obviously, at the end, he was pressing a little bit. Running the ball, 19 carries for 68 yards. Wasn't bad in the first half, was really bad in the second half, so that was interesting. Their receivers, obviously, a couple guys had some pretty big games. They had some long catches, a 66 and a 45, so they definitely got active. On defense, 2.5, 4 sacks. Good for them. A pick, forced fumble, 2 forced fumbles. Let's see what we did on defense. I think we had 2 sacks, a pick. Oh, obviously a pick 6. I meant, yeah, forgot about that. Late game logic is kind of bad by the AI. It took 4 seconds to spike the to spike from 17 to 13. Went crazy in the fourth. Yeah, Marcus, I think I agree with you 100%. Jack, you said 77% for a 91 overall isn't bad. He's got literally like every badge. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if he's as good IRL as what he's got, you know what I mean? Or what he is, but his 96 awareness, all his throwing stuff is in the 90s. That's probably what that's going to look like. Now, if we go play, I don't know, Kent State, and they have a 78, 76 overall doing the same thing, that's where the problems start. You get what I'm saying? So I think I agree with you there. 27-46, still the 3 touchdowns were big, but for me it was just about you know what I mean? They were getting so much pressure. A lot of my throws were hit as I threw, and the interception was a hit as I was thrown. So that's where that came from. But the run game, man, Davis, he's really good. He's really good, and that's why I have him as my starter. But even Williams came in, and he had some good plays as well. You guys know I really like to mix it up. 5 carries for Webster, 4 carries from Williams, 2 from Sawchuk. The quarterback's terrible. Ryan, I felt like he was almost perfect. So it's like, and I'm telling you, like, that's kind of where you have to look at sliders and you have to look at ratings, right? He has a 96 awareness. He's going to find the perfect pass every time. Like, I'm curious to see like what quarterbacks in the game have an awareness rating that high, but yeah, he was I don't know if I'll consider it dinking and dunking, but he's hitting the slant immediately. He's hitting the curl immediately. He's just surgical. And I don't love that. But I would be fine with, let me word this better. My bad. I'm rambling. I would be fine with every throw he made today if maybe 3 or 4 of them he threw over someone's head, or one was in the dirt, or one was off to the side. I don't have a problem this game, at least. You see, he's got 394 yards, so he was letting it fly sometimes. I didn't have a problem with the throws. It's just they don't ever really miss. I don't feel like they miss enough. But I don't know if that's really, he's got a 92 mid accuracy, 91 short. He was dotting us up. He was really dotting us up. You got to think Miami had, because our team overall, I think, is an 84 overall. They have a 91 across the board. So 7 points on offense and defense. The advantage, I think, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's just what a game like this is going to look like. I don't think you can go into a game like this and think, oh, we're going to hold Carson Beck to 14 of 29 and 160 yards passing. You get what I mean? So, but like I said, it's all about, what do those other schools look like? What do the 76 overall quarterbacks look like? What do the 82 overall quarterbacks look like? That's where that really matters. You see my guy's White. He went crazy. Three touchdowns, 9 catches. I could not get Robinson going at all. 2 drops was huge. Pittman drops everything anyway. I don't know why he's on the team. This is the bozo that was talking about transferring. Dude drops everything. I've got 2 4-star tight ends coming in this year. He will not be. I don't know. He might have to transfer. I don't know. I got a 6'6" vertical threat coming in as a freshman, and I got to look at where his catch in traffic and his spectacular catch is, because Pittman. And Florida State also has 2 good freshman tight ends, by the way. So I'm gonna be all over the place with these tight ends. Pittman's been great for you, yeah, man. This dude. He's been selling me all year, low key, and I think I've been forcing a little bit. Like, I've been trying to get him involved a lot, but because he was talking about transferring, so I wanted to make sure I was hitting his deal breaker or whatever. So I forced it a lot, but I also feel like some of these catches I felt like he could have made. Let me just run through. You guys know I like to scroll through these. So I can, this just helps me later for my video editing purposes, so I can find the clips that I need to find. So let's scroll through this before I end this. One of our tight ends is missing from this year, and he was in last year. It's actually an interesting thought. I wonder if I wonder if like once yeah, I remember him because he became really good for me in year 2 last year. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to say I wonder if once they sign like that NIL rights thing, I wonder if like this joint, this was a laser. I was just looking at this pass right here. This was a really nice layered throw. There's not a lot you can do about that. That's a phenomenal throw. I love that. But then I felt kind of passive, you know what I mean? This is all, yeah, that's all my highlights. You said, you were saying, what did you have your pass interference slider on? Oh, so by the way, for this game, if you guys noticed there was no penalties, I put all the penalties back to default because the penalties are effing stuff up. If people aren't, like, this is another nice layered throw, but this guy is wide open too. That was a nice throw there. I put all the penalties back to default. I don't, it's too hard to tell what they do. I'm not ruining the game to get a holding call, considering that's the only penalty that's called. There are no face masks in the game. I talked to, and that's just he just got burnt. Yeah, that was just toast. But, actually, no, never mind. I can't say that. But it's a problem, and it's, you know, yeah, the penalties don't work. So, and it's going to be the same thing with Madden. So, we already know that. I usually get one defensive pass interference a game. I think it depends on the type of throws you throw. I don't know if the face mask got removed. It's there. Obviously the slider's there, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. You cannot, if someone can find me a video of them getting a face mask, I would love to see it. I don't think it's in the game. I don't think you can get a face mask. This was just that was easy. Not a lot of replays left. All right, my bad, y'all. Yes, I just want to look through the highlights real quick. Let me look through the sliders real quick. Yeah, no, Malik, let me know if you see it. Jackie says, Shady, you should try playing offline with multiple teams, like a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star team, so you'd be able to see how the ratings work with each tier. I don't think I know what you mean. What do you mean? Like what ratings work? Like do you just mean like overall, like? Rolling through here, guys. I didn't change much here. Oh yeah, I do that a ton. Like I do that all the time. I don't always. If you guys ever want to see specific matchups, let me know. When I hop on the stream, I just load up this dynasty specifically to see. But yeah, I played as Rutgers. I've played as Temple. You know what I mean? Those are my go-tos just to see some different stuff. You know what I mean? Rutgers and Temple for the most part. The other day I played Notre Dame versus Georgia, I think I played. But yeah, no, I get exactly what you mean. All right, so this is what I rolled with. I did something a little bit different. So I went quarterback accuracy at 30. I like this. You can hit your open throws. Sometimes pressure causes some overthrows. I was just personally completing too many passes with Sperry, who's a 74 overall. I can't accept 75 completion percentage and 5 touchdowns with a 74 overall quarterback. So I needed to make it a little bit more difficult for myself so it feels like I'm playing with a 74 overall. As you can see, the user pass blocking is not good sometimes. So I just bumped it up a little bit to 60 to see if we could get that to be better. And it is better as far as guys holding their blocks, but still sometimes you guys see no matter where you have the slider, there's those weird glitches sometimes. Wide receiver catching, I have at 40. Now we dropped that from 50. I was abusing the Deuce Robinson cheese too much. The aggressive catches were too much. Sometimes it happens. Last time we were streaming, I had like 3 basically mosses in the end zone in one game. Now it's usually 1 or 0. Sometimes he doesn't catch any of them. So that balances out for me. Run blocking's been at 0. I put ball security back up because I wasn't sure if that was causing any issues with anything I don't know about. So I put ball security back up, 49. I've passed reaction time and pass coverage at 50. I don't care what anyone says. I've tested this all year. I tested it in early access. I tested it in the beta. Raising these sliders makes things worse, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. My pass coverage, I thought they were worse with these higher. So I put them back at 50. And it was okay today, but it wasn't great still. I've heard, you can tweak pass interference and try to like drop that down to get it to be a little bit better, but I'm not really sure. I really like them at default. I just think it's fair at default. I think it's a good oh, my man Don came through. Yo, Don, thank you so much for the $2 donation, bro. Everybody throw a W in the chat for Don, man. This is like 3 streams in a row that he's donated, so I really appreciate you supporting, man. You guys can see, I don't actually have a stream overlay. I should get a stream overlay. I'm not gonna lie. Some people have like an overlay. It's like once somebody donates, their name stays up on the screen. So I might have to actually look into doing that. I used to have one that I had paid somebody to make back in the day, but back then I was gaming in 1440p. And now I'm in 4K and the overlay like doesn't fit the screen anymore. So I got to either make one myself or get that person to redo it. And the person kind of was trying to rip me off. So I wasn't really happy with that. But I got tackling. Remember, we had it at 30. We tried 0. 0 was giving us weird animation. So I tried to cut it in half. I liked it. I thought it helped the run game, but it wasn't great. But it helped a little bit, but it wasn't perfect. Quarterback actually, this game was 40. I don't know what to do with this slider. I really don't. I played a game. I think it was Notre Dame versus Georgia. It was Notre Dame versus Georgia. And I forgot what I had it at, but it was a little bit lower. And we played a game on stream. Oh, what did we play? We played Florida State versus Clemson, and we had it at 20. Guys, I'm just like, I don't like this slider. Like, I don't like it. I don't like lowering it. I don't like it. I just feel like I don't feel like it does anything but make the quarterback dumber. So let me just clear that up, because a lot of people got mad when I said that last time. And let me just, because I be forgetting sometimes people take things out of context. I played a game with it at 10. Honestly, as far as the CPU moving the ball around and having overthrows every now and again, 10 was awesome. Like, so I earlier in one of my streams I made a comment. I said, guys, I don't think it really affects accuracy. I didn't mean it that way. What I meant was, I don't feel like it affects accuracy enough, but I feel like the lower you put this slider, the dumber the quarterback gets. I feel like we just won that game. We probably really still shouldn't have won that game. If we're being honest. If we're being honest, ratings wise, we still probably shouldn't have won that game. So I'm not gonna lie, even like, I know you guys just saw him complete 70-something% of his passes. My logic with this set right now is I still feel like that slider is best at 50. And then if we can find a way to cause more incompletions, be it making pass coverage tighter or drops, right? Because even though we had wide receiver catching at 35, they didn't drop anything. You get what I'm saying? I don't think we should have looked at the stats. I didn't see any drops. Did they have any drops? Let me look real quick. Let me not misstate that. I ain't seen any drops. They had mad drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember these drops. They have more drops than me. Oh, no, we both have 4 drops. So I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. I don't know. I didn't feel like they were dropping passes to me. It looked like it was catching everything, but who knows? That's what it felt like to me. But you know, y'all watched the game. I was raging half the time. So I don't know about wide receiver catch. I don't want them to have 100 drops either. Run blocking's at 100. I don't even know what that does. At the end of the day, the CPU running backs are weird. They don't run in the right direction half the time. I don't think any sliders fixing that. Y'all saw, for those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, seriously though, make sure you follow me on Twitter, because I was trying to tweet out those issues. I hope somebody saw them that can actually make a difference. Like I said, I put ball security back up at 45 because that's where we had it. My logic was, if you guys look at these numbers, I put a lot of these numbers. I said, what is the last good game we had on stream? And I tried to put all these numbers right back to where we had it. 75 pass blocking for the CPU is high, but my logic was, and this is my thought process, getting a pass rush with 4 rushers is a luxury. Everyone can't do it. And you just saw that last game. Miami's got a better line than me. They've got better ratings than me. We couldn't really get to them with 4. I would have had to blitz. And that's kind of my logic. I think we can get through with worse linemen, but if they've got a good line and I don't have good linemen, he's going to have a lot of time to throw. I got interceptions at 35. I dropped this from 39. They were just picking off everything for me. And we still had, we still had a pick. Bro, Malik, I swear it wasn't like this at launch. I literally have clips of full games. The CPU was not doing that. So I don't know why they just started doing crazy behind. They literally can have 10 yards of space in front of them. This dude will run in a right angle directly to the left or directly to the right, run to the sideline and do a spin move and get trucked out of bounds. I don't know what is going on with that. It looks crazy right now. So that actually literally has to be fixed. And low key, I'm actually sitting here like, bro, I better not be in Madden, because that's crazy. And I had a lot of people tweeting at me, oh man, it's been like that. It's been like that. I said, bro, it has not been like I just hate when people do that. Like, bro, I play these games all day. I know what I'm looking at. Like, dude, if y'all saw the clip I put on Twitter, I'm not going to rehash it. Go look at the clip I put on Twitter. The dude literally has 20 yards of field in front of him, and the dude turns his body and runs directly at the sideline. And I'm like, I've just been playing this game at launch, and I said it on the tweet. I said, if I change something that made that happen, let me know, and I will take back all my criticism. So yeah, tackling's at 50 for the CPU. I was experimenting with this lower, and it might need to go lower, but we'll see. I kind of like it where it's at. I know the CPU tackling is a lot higher than the users, but I just feel like, and this is my personal opinion, the CPU needs all the help it can get. That's why it's unbalanced. Special teams for the most part is the same. I put punt accuracy at 100 to see if it would help the CPU not just kick the ball straight out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Didn't help. Injuries are still 50. Fatigue, I've put back to normal. I just wanted to try to get back to basics. I don't even feel like the fatigue works anyway, but you guys see I still get a good rotation with the wear and tear sliders. That's how I like to do it. The threshold I've got at 25. I really feel like this is too low, but what it does do is it helps the CPU sometimes get chunk plays. Because they're so dumb in the way they run, I almost feel like they need a lower threshold. While I feel like a higher threshold, I think we were talking about this on stream last time, I feel like anywhere from 50 to 60 is probably the most realistic. The CPU is so dumb, they can't really run with that. But we'll see. So I'm that's just testing that. I've been between 25 and 50. I've been between 25 and 60 with that. I really like 60. That's where I want to have it, but I just feel like the CPU needs a lot of help. I haven't touched the range sliders, and I put all of the penalties back to default, except for roughing the kicker and running into kicker. I'm not dealing with that crap. Now I heard people were trying to tell me lower the offside slider. That will help with the CPU run game. I didn't feel like it did. We played a game like that on the stream. It didn't do anything. We can try it again. Jack, that's a great question. It's like, can they do a tuner or does it need a title update? That's a big question, and I don't know. They said it would be easier this year to tune the game. This needs to be tuned, and because you got to ask, how did it get like this? So however it got like this, it needs to get like this. Storm, you said CPU tackling at 40 has felt really good for me. They still make the tackle 90% of the time, but leaves room for some more college like plays. The Heisman lax this year. That might be the play. That might be the play. I think we should play the next one at that. But guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I think I'm done with the penalties. I don't think I'm moving the penalties again this year. I don't think it's worth moving the penalties this year. It like you get 2 calls a game. It's either an illegal block in the back or it's a holding call. And I feel like they all happen in the fourth quarter. I don't like it. I think it's annoying. And it feels like the penalties are kind of messing things up. Jesse, you said, can you use revamp passing with the sliders? I play placement, but I haven't played revamped at all. If you want to test and let me know how it goes, just let me know, man. Just let me know. Give it a shot. But it's not something that I've tested. I really like placement. I'm stuck with that. I don't plan on changing or anything like that. I'm in the wrong spot. Where's the passing joints? It's in user settings. My bad. Derek, your thoughts on NBA 2K26. What are your thoughts on NBA 2K26? Do you have anything specific that you're looking forward to? I don't know if there's any information at all out about the game that I can really comment on. But we were talking about it earlier. I'm definitely getting it at launch for sure. You guys know me. I'm just going to buy it. Yeah, Malik, and the crazy thing about the fourth quarter injuries is it low key, like, they cheating. Like, they be getting free timeouts. Like, because a dude has a 2-second injury, and I'm like, I don't even, like, it's like, it's crazy. Do I think it'll be better than NBA 2K25? I don't know how I would answer that question given the information that's available. I'm not sure, right? Once they reveal the game and show us what the focus, we don't even know what the focus of 2K25 was. Like, I can't answer that. I hope it is. Of course, if we're going to be sitting here playing it, nobody wants to play a game that sucks. But I have no idea what they've been working on. You don't hear from the devs. They're not on Twitter. They don't tell you anything. They don't show you the game. So there's no way to know what they're working on. So they got to show us. Some people, if they're on the fence with it, I'm not on the fence. I'm definitely going to have it day one. But if some people are on the fence with it, I think a lot of people are sour on 25. The online community really didn't like it. But I'm not an online gamer, so I don't really care. I didn't think it was that. I thought 25 was an improvement over 24, if I'm being honest. And I hope and expect 26 to be an improvement over 25, but they got to do it. They can't just say they're going to do it. They got to do it. So we'll be looking forward to that. But this is solid, though, guys, as far as gameplay. If you one of these people that haven't been losing games and don't lose games, oh, my bad. The other thing, I don't know if anybody in the chat has heard of this. Everybody's been telling me that if you edit your coach, let me go down here. If you guys are noticed, I was just screwing around. I don't have Mike Norvell anymore. They were saying if you edit your coach, they were saying like these, what is it, like adaptive AI and offensive aggressiveness and defensive aggressiveness. They were saying that these actually impact the CPU, the way that they play. Now, I'm not finna lie. I don't know if that's a thing. I really don't know. Like, I don't even know how to test that. Like, Hulk, you do. What difference did you notice in that game from every other game that we played? I don't think I agree with that. It didn't seem any different from any game that we played before. I'm not gonna lie. Based on what we picked, you know what I mean? So people have been saying it does. Right. So Jay, the devs, so I reached out directly. So the devs said, everyone did on Twitter. They were like, it definitely doesn't affect the other team. But the people that said it did said it does. I don't even know how to test it. So like I came in to edit coach. That's why you guys notice I don't have Mike Norvell no more. I came in to edit coach. And so you see they got adaptive AI. They got ground control, clock and cushion. Like you see they got a bunch of different joints. I mean, Hulk, you were the one in the chat that said you noticed a difference. What are we supposed to pick? So Jetson, this is my problem. And that's why I kind of am against it, because check this out, Jetson. Mike Norvell is situational strategist. That's the point. Like I've had Mike Norvell all year, and I went and got a different coach and changed it. And I personally, that's what I'm saying. Don't be like, because people, y'all be tripping in the chat. Like, oh, Shady Mike said, I didn't say nothing. I'm saying I went and tested it, and I couldn't tell the difference. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what I'm looking for. It didn't do anything. So it didn't help. It didn't hurt. It was the literal same thing. These boys came out, passed for 80% completion, and busted me up. You know what I mean? It didn't do anything. I'm sorry. I don't. So Jay, that's what you're saying. That's what the devs are saying. So, and that's what, you get what I'm saying? That's what, my experience looks like. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I really don't. I truly don't know. But yeah, that's what it looks like to me. What Jay is saying in the chat. But well, okay, but Hulk, that's what I'm asking, bro. So the game that we just played, I don't know how long you've been in the chat. Did you feel like they adjusted to my strategy? I beat the crap out of the CPU in that joint. You know what I mean? If they did adjust, they adjusted to be even worse. You know what I mean? So that's all I don't know, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, this crap is low key a little bit complicated. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't really know. I don't know where to put it. I don't know. And my problem with this is I don't know if I should be telling people to put it somewhere, because like they were saying in the video, they're saying if you put it on Mad Scientist, everything is going to be much harder. And I'm like, but it's the same as it always is. These boys is passing for 86%. Dinking and dunking and can't run the ball, running the ball sideways. What do you mean? So I don't know. I saw saying was like, so if I drop a slider set, should I be like, yo guys, use this or use, I don't know. And the problem is when you go to a real coach, you can't change this, right? So I'm with Jack. I will say this. There are these odd, like, yeah, Jay, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I don't know. And I tell you, bro, Jay, bro, just from the time you've been in the chat, look at all the suggestions we've gotten. People said lower the, what is it? The auto subs. They said lower the auto subs. That'll help with the run blocking. Go into the run blocking. These dudes just running sideways. They said change the XP sliders. I changed the XP sliders. They don't do anything. So I don't know what to change. I really don't. This has been one of the weirder years for sliders, but I think we're in a good spot, at least, right, to get the game, to get the game into a good spot. So Timmy, yes, that's my point. So if you watch the video from start to finish, because that's what I was using. I was literally using this to see. He went into ground control, and by the way, it's all on video, so it ain't like he made it up. But I just wonder if it could have been a coincidence. And they literally ran the ball nonstop. Like they were literally playing like like the Eagles or something. Like giving the running back like 28 carries a game. Like, you know what I mean? But where do we go? But that's my point, bro. If you go to the stats of the game we just played, they got a normal amount of rushes. Like, do we feel like it's 20 carries? Like, that's kind of what they always get, right? Or I don't feel like that's like a crazy amount of carries. Why is all these people in the rushing lane though? Yeah, so if you combine this guy, the backup, and the starters, to 20 carries. You know what I mean? But it, like, as we were watching the game, you saw like they were throwing the ball. Like it wasn't like, they didn't seem like they were like, let's commit to the run. Like I don't know. Like I really don't know. I haven't touched the XP sliders because I was just hoping somebody on Operation Sports will make a good set, and I would just go use theirs. I don't got time for that crap. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care that much. I be recruiting. Yeah, D, I think I'm like 100% sure that's fake. I don't think that's real. If I'm just going to be 100%, which I don't think that's a real thing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to even be rude, but I just think it gets to a point where people are grasping for straws. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know where that came from. But you can't rule out anything. But I'm just saying, hey, I tried to test it. And that's what I was saying to the other guy. The other guy was in the chat earlier on my community post. He said, bro, All-American's harder than Heisman. He said, I'm challenged more on All-American than Heisman. I said, okay. I had the game early. I tested Heisman. I had all the user sliders at 0, all the CPU sliders up, still won. But you said it's harder. I had the CPU rush for like negative 50 yards. I'll try it. And I tried it and I said, okay, it's not harder, right? I don't want to like dismiss, I don't want to dismiss anybody's thoughts, but low key, it's like kind of annoying when I'm being honest with y'all, when I'm like, I don't just sit here and, oh yeah, let's mess with random numbers, but I literally do this. Like I've literally been like, go look at the first video on this channel 14 years ago. Like we really do this stuff, but I'm a facts-based person. I don't let people just tell me stuff and can't prove it. Like I need to see it. I need one person to do it. The second person does it. They see the same thing. Third person does it. They see the same thing. I do it. I can replicate it every single time. Right? Remember in high school, they taught you the scientific method. You know what I mean? You can't be different every time, if that makes sense. So that's all I was saying. There's a lot of variables, But I can just tell y'all real quick. Let me just, again, run through everything one more time so everybody sees it. And I'm going to get out of here because I don't usually stream on Mondays. I just was really itching to play this. I was really itching to test what we had. I really like this. XP Sliders default. I really like what we got right here. Are we keeping everything right here? I'm telling you, believe it or not, next game, I'm just going to mess around. We got a quarterback. That game that we just played, if you want to copy exactly what we just played, that's what we had. Next game, I'm just going to test. I want to go back to 50 accuracy. I might drop pass blocking a little bit, but maybe not. And we're going to, from somebody in the chat, we're going to test 40 tackling. But that last game had 40 accuracy and it had 50 tackling. But we're going to test the 40 tackling, and that's everything else that we use. A lot, as you guys can see, the game's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Penalties don't work. Keep them all default, but just turn off the roughing the kicker and running into kicker. You know what? F it. Since the penalties don't work, what did they say? They said lowering offsides helps. So we're going to put that at 0. We're going to test that. The next game I play, I'm going to test it just like this. This is going to be my test. Roughing the kicker, running into kicker off. We're going to put offsides at 0 because allegedly that is going to help with the CPU run game. I'm skeptical about that. Threshold, we're going to keep testing 25. Even though I do prefer something a little bit higher, but we got to work with what we got right now. Test CPU tackling at 40. CPU actually, like I said, I'm going to test and see how different that was. And yeah, this is a really, really solid way to play the game and have a bunch of fun. But I don't think it's where it doesn't have everything, you know, exactly where we want it to be as far as completion percentages, as far as, you know, it's a little things. Sometimes the pass blocking is janky. Sometimes the CPU run game is janky. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna leave it there. Next stream, I don't know when it's gonna be. Probably gonna be Thursday night. But you guys know I'm a little shaky on the weekends or on the weeknights. Just because of my job sometimes gets a little bit crazy. But if I can, I would definitely love to get up with you guys. And make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, because I don't have time to post full YouTube videos. I'm posting little snippets of what I'm seeing and what I'm testing. And yeah, my logic is hopefully we just F it and just get a patch. And just, hey, we making running backs run more north-south. That's what I want to see in the next patch notes. But other than that, guys, your boy Shady Mike. I'm signing out. Peace. Threes.